Welcome, everyone. Can you all hear me? Excellent. Can we all quiet down a little bit? We're actually going to get started. This is really exciting. Sorry for the delay. It's kind of incredible. I can't believe how many people are here. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Women Who Code Portland third anniversary celebration. Just like that, while we weren't paying attention, our meetup has already been around for 3 years, and it's kind of crazy to believe. This event is called our third anniversary celebration, but it's also part of our Networking Night series. We started that in March of 2015, I believe, and this is our 29th one, so it's just kind of like time flies and good stuff happens. So we're going to get started right away with quick introductions from our sponsors. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about Women Who Code, and then we're going to go into the panel. So up first, from New Relic, our gracious host tonight is Paige. Come on up, Paige.
So many people. Look at you all. Beautiful. Hi, I'm Paige. I'm a software engineer at New Relic and a Hackbright grad circa 2016. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I did and how I got here. I started out at New Relic in the People Ops department, and that's HR and recruiting. I ran our intern program. I did lots of fun stuff. But my department was mostly non-technical. We had so many problems that could have been automated. My job could have been done, parts of my job could have been done in like 5 minutes if I had a script to do them. And so I kind of looked around. I'm like, I'm surrounded by people that could do this for me probably in 10 minutes. I'm going to try and do some research myself and then ask them for help because I'm all about efficiency. So I did that. My main impetus was to get them to hire somebody to help me out because I thought I had too much work. As I'm telling you, my job could be done in 5 minutes with a script. There's a lot on my plate. And so I found the script that would pull Google Calendar events and put it on a spreadsheet. And then I put that into some charts, and I made that look really good. And I was like, look at how much work I have. Like, hire somebody. And they were like, that's cool. Do that for the rest of the calendars. And was not where I wanted that to go. But I had a blast, and I started tinkering, and I sort of asked around for our JavaScript help because Google Apps Script is pretty similar. And then all of a sudden, all these hours that I had that were kind of gap hours, I was spent on the script. I was tinkering with it. I was finding ways for it to run automatically. And then I just pulled our VP aside one day, and I said, like, hey, what do you think about Hackbright? What do you think about code schools? I'm kind of interested. And he was like, go. I was like, okay. Next day I walk in, Bonnie was like, hey, heard you're going to Hackbright. We're so excited. I had not applied. I had not even done any prep work for that. And so I was like, shit, all these people think I'm going. I better just apply and see what happens. So I applied. I wrote this essay. I got in. Dory interviewed me. It was pretty magical. I spent the summer in SF, which means that there's no sun because they have a delayed summer. And then I came back to Snowpocalypse, which was horrible, very ready for the summer. And New Relic hired me back. So I've been pretty fortunate. I think what I want to share with everybody, my key takeaways are I had the context. I worked with a bunch of engineers. I had a lot of friends who I leaned on for help. It was not a solo thing at all. Many people gave me hours of their advice and time, which I'm so grateful for and very happy to do for any of you who need that. So I had the context, I had the support, had a lot of dedication, many late nights, a lot of not cute outfits. I was talking to Dory and I was like, I wore the same outfit every day for summer, which if you know me is not me at all. And then I kept an open mind. I came to New Relic. I'm on a team that does a little bit of everything. We run our own infrastructure. We have to cover the whole surface area of our platform. So we do a little bit of coding in the 7 language agents that we have and show off all the different feature work. So I've been pretty blessed to see what code can do in all the different ways and all the different styles and how all the different frameworks all kind of do the same thing, really. So that is my story. I think I was supposed to have 5 minutes, and I have no idea because I did not set the timer. Is that? Okay, that's me. I'm at Alpacatron3000 on Twitter if you want to talk.
Thank you so much, Paige. So we're actually going to do sponsor intros for 60 seconds each. Please let me know if New Relic wants to do that as well later on. But we're going to go ahead with Hackbrad Academy and Erin.
Thank you. And thank you, Paige, for that wonderful story. A quick little blurb about Hackbrad Academy. We are a software engineering school for women and people who identify as women in San Francisco. We are almost 5 years old this summer. And we have a really wonderful partnership with New Relic. It's a special occasion here tonight with Portland's 3rd anniversary of Women Who Code. Woo! And it's a joy and an honor to be sponsoring this event. And with this special occasion, a very special announcement with our partnership with New Relic is that they're actually sponsoring 3 full ride scholarships with Help for a Living stipend to attend the 3-month program, 500 hours, the story that you just heard from Paige. So she was here living in Portland, transferred short-term down to San Francisco, had a pretty awesome experience at our academy, came back and is now working in a technical engineering role in New Relic. So we have information over here with Dory, and we welcome you to come learn about us here tonight at the table and also visit our website if you would like to be one of the special scholars. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Erin. And both Erin and Dory actually came up from SF just for this event, so that was like super awesome of them. Up next, we have Envision. This event has been 5 months in the planning, and Envision has been confirmed like since the very beginning. Dana was like, yes, we're in. Yes, I'm speaking. Thank you so much.
I'll take those claps. I'll be talking to you all more in a minute. So Envision, if you don't know who we are a digital design collaboration platform. And if you don't use us, you should, and I'm sure your designers do, but you should take a peek because we're trying to bridge the gap from product to engineer to design so that you can get your products out at the speed of light. But that's us, Envision. You all liked my shirt so much, I didn't even have to sit at the table. So if you want more, I'm probably going to know. I'm going to regret this. But no, hit me up on LinkedIn for reals, Dana Lawson. I'll try to hook you up with a shirt. We're a 100% distributed company. We work remote, but we have a footprint here. I'm here with one of our engineering managers, Sejal. She'll be more than happy to talk about Envision too, but I want to thank Katarina and the Women Who Code for allowing us to be here. And I hope to share some tips, tricks, and probably some jokes. Thanks.
Thanks, Dana. And just to let you know, so with the help of Hackbrad and New Relic, we were able to get food, cupcakes. Envision paid for the coffee mugs. And then these awesome shirts that you see are from Nike. They're really awesome. We have extras, I believe, in the back, so feel free to grab some at the end of the event. For Nike, I don't just get to introduce someone who works at Nike, but I also get to introduce someone who is a technical lead at Nike and who is a member of our leadership team for Women Who Code. So it's super exciting. Welcome, Richa.
Hello. My name is Richa. I'm a technical lead at Nike for their machine learning and personalization project. I'm also workshop lead for Women Who Code Portland. Really excited to welcome you all. I'm representing both, and I'm excited to represent both here and welcome you all for at the event. So this is our 3 years anniversary, and really excited that Nike partnered with Women Who Code here. So you must be wondering, what does Nike do in engineering? And you're not the first one, because 2 years back when they contacted me first, I had the same question. I was like, sure, why would you need a Java Scala developer at Nike? Nike Digital Engineering is the consumer-facing tech department at Nike. We are responsible for several apps that help athletes gain their maximum strength. So Nike Training Club, Nike Running Club. On the product side, we have Nike Plus, Nike.com, and sneakers. So several apps and a lot of cool stuff. So we have a table here. There are awesome ladies here representing Nike and several folks in the crowd. Can I see my Nike folks? Please stand up or show of hands. Yay! Awesome. So if you would like to know more about Nike engineering or just our culture, all the cool stuff we are doing, please find one of us and talk to us. We are hiring. Thank you.
All right. Well, now I'm going to tell you about Women Who Code, and I'm going to go through it pretty quickly because we are a couple minutes behind, and I know you all came for our incredible panel that we have lined up. But Women Who Code Portland. Is there some echo? Okay, good, good. So for how many of you is this your first Women Who Code Portland event that you... Wow, welcome. I'm not going to lie, I was like not expecting the RSVPs that we got. They just kept coming in and I was like, stop. It was awesome. I'm so excited to welcome you all to one of our events. Women Who Code is a global nonprofit dedicated to inspiring women to excel in technology careers. We are a global organization with 100,000 members around the world in 20 countries and 60 cities. We just actually had a conference in April in San Francisco, and we had members from almost every continent. We had directors from almost every continent attending. It was really incredible. As an organization, we empower women with the skills needed to advance their technical careers, provide them with a community of women who believe in the longevity of their careers, and use the power of our network to connect our members to life-changing opportunities. And the way we do that is through technical workshops. We're all about learning new skills. We have monthly study nights on different subjects to work on side projects and to learn new skills. We do a networking night every month, which is hosted by a different tech company in Portland, with women from that company as the speakers, either on a panel or giving lightning talks. It's really important to us to not just be a community of women in tech, but also to constantly showcase women as subject matter experts at our events, at our workshops, at our study nights. We have a hackathon that we do every year. It's an IoT hackathon with Intel. And the idea there is really to introduce our members to hardware, to create side projects, and just to play around with cool Intel technology. We have community events, which are sort of social events. We have a mentorship program that actually Sejal from Envision recently led. We have free or discounted tickets to conferences. So for example, we're giving away 2 tickets to ActW, 1 ticket to Open Source Bridge. I hope you filled out that networking activity. And then we have Slack, and we have a newsletter to sort of keep everyone in touch with each other. We were founded on June 10th, 2014. So this is actually 3rd anniversary plus 2 days. But I don't think anyone wanted to come in on a Saturday. You can find out more info on our website. We have 2,000 plus members. This is our 200th event, which all of that happened in 2 years or 3 years. So kind of incredible. And we have 10 plus leaders. All our events are on Meetup. You should tweet about this. You should tweet especially about the cupcakes because they turned out so well. Sorry, the toppers are edible. That's really important. Sure, you're here for the panel, but I'm really here for the cupcakes. And then we have a bunch of repos for the events that we do, for the workshops, and that's just github.com. WWCode Portland is our handle on basically everything. And then this isn't our full leadership team, so I'd like everyone to come up to the front. Leadership team. It's been like really incredible what we've been able to accomplish, and so I wanted everyone to get a chance to tell you who they are and just really quickly tell you what they do for Women Who Code. So my name is Katarina, and I'm the director.
Richa, I'm workshop lead.
I'm Michelle. I do Networking Night Lead now.
I'm Shuyan, and I lead the Design and Product Study Night.
Hi, I'm Keely Hammond, and I'm the Community Lead.
Trisha Radcliffe, DevOps Lead.
Hi, my name is Sabina Anderson, and I help out with Networking Nights.
Hi, I'm Sarah Joy Calpo, and I'm the JavaScript Study Night Lead.
Hi, I'm Megan, and I co-lead the Algorithm Study Nights.
I'm Haley, and I co-lead JavaScript Study Night as well.
I'm Posey, and I'm the newest addition, and I help out wherever I can.
Thank you so much. You guys do an incredible amount of work, and I'm so excited. And I'm so excited to have everyone here helping with this event and also representing Women Who Code. It's so awesome. Sorry. So our events, I briefly mentioned this before, but we've basically been doing a networking night every month. And the goal with that is to really give our members an introduction to different tech companies in Portland. They're usually hosted by one company. With this event, we went all out, and so we have 4 sponsors. With our technical workshops, we've been doing a lot of really cool stuff, including Crash Course in Agile, binary exploitation. We have Intro to Machine Learning coming up, a 7-hour Intro to Machine Learning. And we have an Intro to Spark Apache, as well as a bunch of Intro to GitHub, Intro to Command Line. So definitely take a look if you're interested in any of those at our upcoming events on Meetup. Our June workshop is actually an IoT progressive web apps in Angular, and it will be taught by the Director of Women Who Code Cincinnati. Our study nights are JavaScript, algorithms, DevOps, design and product in React, and we have those going on every month. And the idea is to work on side projects with other members of our community. We sometimes just have workshops or speakers during those events, but the idea is really to work on side projects. Our community events have included 2 hidden figure screenings, both in the snow, a Women Who Strength Train event, and different happy hours and social events. Our IoT Hackathon for 2017 is coming up in the fall, and I can't tell you too much about it except that it's coming together and it's going to be really amazing. And then we have roll calls, which, thanks. We have roll calls, which are the free and discounted tickets to conferences. We also do discounted tickets or free tickets to tech events. So we have a partnership with Donut.js to offer free tickets to all Women Who Code members. And then this is our events for June, but let's not take a look at that for too long because it's actually not updated. One sec. Okay. So really quickly, I just wanted to tell you the idea behind this panel is women. I had a different presentation. I unfortunately grabbed the wrong one, but I had a bunch of data to essentially show you that a lot of women do major in STEM majors and set majors. A percentage around the world that's close to 50% actually, but women don't end up staying in technology careers. They leave those careers at the midpoint or senior point in their careers. And so what we are left with is just a lack of women in technical leadership. And that's really important because the only way to really affect change and to really change engineering organizations is to have women in leadership positions and with the ability to impact their organization. And so that's sort of how this panel came together. We reached out to our sponsors and we reached out to other companies who've hosted us about finding women who have been in the tech industry for 10, 20 years, who have been successful for 10, 20 years, and who have managed to rise up within their engineering organizations. And We're really excited. We all got to meet and talk about this over dinner last week. They're all pretty incredible women. I can't wait to hear what they're going to have to say. And really quickly, I also want to I'll let Vaidehi introduce the different panelists, but I'd like to introduce her. She is a staff engineer with Tilde, and she is actually fairly new to Portland, but she runs this base CSS Medium account, which has different computer science lessons that she writes about every week. And I would check that out if I were you. It's pretty incredible that she puts out so much content every single week on the spot. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Vaidehi, Meena, Sue, April, and Dana.